What does Chicago mean to you?
Chicago means to me a lot of things. It's home. It's part of me. It's who I am.
History of Chicago, I think, is a great opportunity for students to learn about their own city. I think we do a lot of awesome history courses at Senn, but what's special about this one is students take more ownership over it. They're able to understand how their city came to be, what are some of the progress and issues that we faced, and it's just a way for students to have a better appreciation of the city that they live in.
Students have been really excited about the class, and I think it's really important as a Chicagoan to learn about your city. I think the kids realize that, and for the most part, I'd say 95% at least of our students are excited and they appreciate the fact that they get to learn about the amazing city that they live in.
So when you teach a new class, it is very difficult in the beginning. We as a department, we work really nicely together, and we work hard to kind of front load a lot of information, and we try to develop the course as we're going on, seeing what works, what doesn't. I think the hardest thing is the collection of resources. It's difficult for early Chicago history to collect a lot of stellar resources. We've done a great job, but it will definitely become a little easier as the year goes on when we get into more recent history.
I signed up for History of Chicago is to learn the history of Chicago, the home I came from, and I want to learn the background of Chicago, like the previous, like who was here, and like the basic knowledge of it.
Why did I sign up for History of Chicago? One, because it looked interesting. Two, it was because it's about me, like it's where I come from. I was born here, I was raised here. It's not the best city, but it's here, and I wanted to know about my city. I wouldn't necessarily say it's easy, but it's interesting, and I guess that makes things easier to pay attention to and to learn about. I'm very opinionated, so that helps when it comes to class discussions.
What Chicago means to me is, everything, I grew up, this is my background. I grew up here, lived here my whole life. It's my identity, it's who I am, it shaped who I am today.
Chicago means diversity. I think Chicago means an international city, and particularly working at Senn High School, where we have over 40 countries represented. I think that diversity and multiculturalism takes on a more important tone, and so I believe that it's important for our kids to know that Chicago is not a city of one background, but a city of multiple backgrounds.